Hello, welcome to the Desopadec Weekly, the evolving story of Delta State's oil producing areas development commission. It's always a special feature on activities of the Desopadec. And today, our focus is on project implementation in Ijaw mandate area, the prospects, the highlights, and the challenges. Joy Uche is my name. Thank you for joining us.
The purpose of an oil producing commission is for the people of the oil producing area. My message to the oil producing community is that any project that is done in their area, they should see it as their personal project. They should see it as community project. They should defend the project the way they defend their king. That is my message to the people of the oil producing community.
The Ijaw mandate area is the second largest oil producing area in Delta State, with 27% of oil production capacity. The Ijaws as a people have made huge contribution to the economic development of Delta State, boosting the revenue profile and prestige of Delta State. But nothing dramatizes Ijaw land more than the socio-economic neglects. A rich but impoverished area existing for years as a metaphor of underdevelopment, poverty, and abandonment. Hardship and exploitation made manifest by oil exploration. Most Ijaw communities lack access to clean water, healthcare services, and good education. Their means of livelihood, fishing, have often been threatened by environmental degradation. This has resulted in economic stagnation and increase in urban migration from the riverine settlements. The Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, Desopadec, in a bid to address the endemic cheating and marginalization of Ijaw oil-bearing riverine communities, has made efforts in development of human capital and social infrastructure under the administration of Governor Ifeanyi Okowa. Weeks ago, the Desopadec commissioned the construction and equipping of a cottage hospital at Agoloma. Markets at Odimodi. Rehabilitation of a community town hall at Sokobulu and construction of a radio house also in Sokobulu. This was in commemoration of the first anniversary of the board of the Desopadec, headed by Basharun Askia Oge as managing director and Honorable Michael Didain, chairman. The Commission has awarded contracts for renovation of 6 classroom blocks at Oge Primary School, Kolokoloma, as well as Zuakuma Primary School in Ujobo. Also in progress are the construction of staff quarters at Bumbulu, exam hall at Sanctus Rosarium Catholic Secondary School, doctors and nurse quarters at Naifobene, Comprehensive Health Center Okibo Zion, Health Center at Sekobulu, Yokri Town Hall, and Ngbebele Town Hall at Kiabudu. Others are concrete landing jetty at Uproba, Enekroga, Okarenkoko, Koritiei, Bakiama, Obotobo 1, and Sekobolo communities. The projects that Desopadec is also awarded in other Ijaw communities are New Link Road at Patani, drainage system at Bakiama, extension of electricity at Buguru, Ogulara and Yoruba, and installation of 1000 kVA generator at Uproza. In riverine communities, landing jetties, especially the ones constructed with concrete, play a significant role in developing the economy and ensuring the security of lives and properties. At Enekroga community, the Desopadec is intervening with the construction of a concrete jetty, replacing a dilapidated one that can no longer meet the needs of the people. The Public Relations Officer of Enekroga Federated Community, Mr. Lucky Saburu, while lamenting the ordeals of the community on the absence of a functional jetty, said the Desopadec's initiative is a big relief.
This very one here is not too strong for we, and you can see it now. It has been collapsing already. And if there are old people who want to go down, there's no good step to come down. Sometimes when we bring building materials, they can't be able to take them down. When they complete this one, it will help us a lot. At least then we can bring building materials and there will be good steps to come down for the old people. And batch can lap very well. And it will help us a lot for so different places.
At Obotobo 1 community, the Desopadec contractor handling the construction of his concrete jetty has mobilized the site. The chairman of Obotobo 1 community, Victor Meka, said the projects will boost economic activities in the area.
Normally in this our area, I think we were surprised that the Desopadec bring jetty to this place, and it's been joyful to the community because for long we have been suffering because no jetty. Immediately boat come, especially immediately the water full. Most people they are full their trousers on their leg. Even the king himself, at times they come, it's very difficult for him to come down. But as far as once the jetty is complete, I believe anybody that come here will now enjoy the jetty. Like the jetty here, immediately they finish the project, it will look very good because of the economic activity. Like now, if the local boat come now, it's very easy for somebody to even come down, even the transport system, for somebody to even come down to offload their things. So in short, we appreciate them.
Tekido Kasumi communities and Ijaw settlement in Warri South-West local government area. Desopadec is sand filling part of a nearby river for expansion and possible relocation of the community. According to Tamsin Wagan, a resident of Tekido Kasumi, the present location of the community is not safe for humans due to oil exploration activities.
As you can see now, we have well close to us. If the company people came and on this well now, our life is in danger. So we decided to move from this way to other side. So that's why we appealed for Desopadec to sanfill that overside for us, so that we can stay peaceful, we can stay safe. We want to stay safe.
Another resident of the Tekido Kasumi community expressed fear over the danger of living too close to an oil well head and pleaded for quick completion of the sand filling project.
We know they're safe here because this wellhead, so when the owner, the gas will affect our lives. We know they're safe. So that danger to us, to our lives, we and our families. So when there's a place from, we go there. I thought we go stay, do our business there. So we want me to help us, make the familiar place from me cross go there. So we go stay there and our families. We do our life, go save. We the fear. We beg them to help us do one quick.
At Patani Town, in Patani Local Government Area Council, the construction of the link road has just commenced. The construction of 6 classroom blocks at Oge Primary School, Kolokoluma, has reached an appreciable stage, according to the Secretary of the Community, Engineer James Odibo.
Building a school in Kolokoluma community is a welcome development. The community is very happy seeing a new building erected in Kolokoluma community. It's going to boost the education level in the community. The student will be very happy seeing a good building for learning, and the teachers will be also very happy. The project is 80% completion, and by the grace of God, with the only challenge they have is because it's a riverine area. If not by now, the project would have been completed. It's a very good development to the community, and the community appreciates the effort of Desopadec.
The Youth Assistant Secretary of Kolokoluma Community, Desmond Arowe, while appreciating Desopadec, appealed to the Commission to construct access road to the primary school.
Actually, we appreciate what Desopadec did, this new building. We appreciate, we love it. Then the students, the people, they will benefit so much in this building, in these classrooms. So therefore, what we need for them to do, we need them to accomplish it. Then we need eternal road to the primary school so that the student or the people will go through to the school and they will not march water, because the water there is stagnant. So we need state or federal government, Desopadec, to look towards it.
Zuakuma Primary School is one of the most populated public schools in Ozobo community, with over 700 pupils, but with few and dilapidated classrooms to accommodate the school population. The quarters, housing the head teacher and other staff, which was built by Desopadec in time past, are the only structures presently habitable in the entire school. According to the head teacher of the school, Oribide Ibiere, 2 different classrooms are currently merged to take lessons in the same place. The intervention of the Commission in Zuakuma Primary School is very timely.
When I came to this place, became the head of this school, Desopadec has been good to us. First of all, we built a 2-3-bedroom apartment, twins bedroom apartment for the head teacher and the assistant, with a borehole and everything installed. And Secondly, they came and built another 2-bedroom apartment again for the staff, and the staffs were comfortably living in those places. And now our school buildings were very bad, and when we cried, the Desopadec had our cry, and they came in on the 4th of November. They came in, some people came in and said they want to renovate one of our school buildings, 6 classroom building. They have now demolished it. They are coming back to come and work on it. So we are hoping that if this thing, the contractors will come to site soon or soonest, it will favor us, because presently we have no place to accommodate our peoples. Like now, primary 5 and 6 is staying in the same class. This is a school of over 700 population, so it's not favoring us. So we are praying that the Desopadec should, as he has started it, should end it for us.
At Yokri in Ogulara Kingdom, the Desopadec is developing a suitable and modern town hall for the community.
Really, there's one Yokri town that Desopadec built for us as a renovation of town at all year. If that's going to look standard like this one, it's going to be a great benefit to the Yokri community. And this one is very close to the access road. With this one, there will be issue of transport and very close to inside the new Yokri community. I'm going to use it for normal community meeting, large school meeting, normal general youth, women, men, general meeting. Even during our election period, we can go to cast our vote there at Yokri community. It will be a benefit to us in Yokri community.
At Sokobulu, a neighboring community to Yokri, a healthcare facility is under construction to cater for the people and all other neighboring communities.
This project will do a lot of benefit to us, because previous time when we have patient that has trouble, we just rush them. Even before we get to that place where the hospital is, maybe the patient will just give up. But with this one, if completed, it will going to help us. Then even if the area of transportation, it will make it very easy for us. And instead of going to a far distance, it will be very easy. Those of us that are in Yokri, that side also, they can come here easily to be able to take care of themselves and other patients too.
The Desopadec had recently undertaken the building of an ultra-modern town hall in Sokobulu. At the memorable ceremony, the CEO, Basharon Askia Oge, assured the people of speedy completion.
When I saw nurses and doctors, I was just wondering, I say, where are we putting them? Then my attention was drawn to the fact that among the jobs that are currently being processed is project for the health center for this community. And I can assure you, if we started this project in December, and just 7 months down the line, it's been done and dusted now, and we are commissioning it. I want to believe and assure you that even when we start the health center, it will not take time for us to complete. But what I know is that we may not come and commission it just as a health center. In line with your request, God be on our side. We will commission it as a health center in addition to the nurses and doctors' quarters.
At a Bongolo community in Warri Southwest local government area, the Desopadec has commenced construction of health workers' quarters. An elder in the community is also a retired teacher, Sunday Governor, while expressing joy over the project, said the people are grateful.
It is going to be 100% useful to us, in the sense that though the health center is almost 85% completed, but we are going to benefit from it because normally we travel from here to Warri for our women who are under labor and who have other problems. But now that the health center is very close by, we are going to enjoy it. We are equally happy that another new staff quarter is built very closer to the health center. That is another progressive development. So we are very happy for that. By so now, the staff and they will not travel. It will not take them long distance to come and work here. We are equally happy, and we are thanking the Desopadec and our governor in general. That is a person of Ifeanyi Okowa. That we are praying that God protect him for a longer years ahead, and we still need more of this progressive report.
Presently, the people of Bambalo community travel all through the river down to Warri to get health service. The completion of this health facility and the staff quarters will save more lives and further cut costs.
The health center will be very useful to the community, to the women, to everybody, because people will no longer travel to city, worry, take their children to clinic. They will not travel that way. They will take them to the health center, they receive treatment and the rest. And then for the staff quarter, it's also a great useful to the community, because the staff that are working in the health center, they will not be able to go. They will be here for their works. So it's a very great job.
Desopadec had earlier constructed a teacher's quarters to house staff of Bambalo Primary School, Bambalo. Okibo Zion, a community in Burutu local government area, is currently undergoing transformation. The fishing community has existed for long without a health facility, electricity power supply, and portable drinking water to cater for them. The construction of a comprehensive health center and health workers' quarters are about to be completed by Desopadec. Electricity and water treatment plants are also being provided.
We are constructing a comprehensive health center in Okibo Zion. If you can see, the project is on at Okibo Zion now, almost at the completion stage now. Not only the comprehensive center, we are still constructing a staff house for the nurses that will live in the environment to take care of those patients that will come for emergency treatment. Not only that, we are still constructing a 500 kVA powerhouse that will empower the health center, the staff house, and the entire community nearby. The community we are working on, Okibo Zion, we're going to empower them from that house. We are still building a water treatment house, of which is completed already, of which we send water to the entire community and the health center for them to live a good life. Even the nearby communities will benefit from this health center, for them not to be going as far as to Warri for medical treatment.
An excited resident of the community, A.B. Leaderway, said the health center will bring succor to the women and the entire community.
First of all, I want to thank Desopadec for bringing this project to Okibo Zion. Then secondly, I want to also plead on behalf of the women and the entire members of Okibo Zion Labopere as a whole. We lack something here. One, childbearing. Most of the times we have emergencies here because there is no hospital here. They rush them down to Warri. Most cases, before getting to Warri, they pass out. If the mother don't give up, the child will give up. Then we also have one thing here: the midwives. They don't have hospitals here that they used to assist doctors or doctors assisting the midwives here. We just have midwives. If the hospital is completed here, I think we benefit a lot.
First and foremost, I thank the Desopadec so much. Because for them to bring this kind of project into Okibo Zion community, I believe God will going to promote them in all areas they place their hand. And then this light project, if really the Desopadec completed this light project, I believe many of our lives, because you know light also support life. If this light have been fully completed, this community will have maximum benefit. If this light have been completed, the whole of this community will have light in the night, so that if it is bad people that are operating in the night, will never, because of the light, they will run out of the community. And another one again, those that have been doing trading, those business, those stores, they will going to have free light to cool their drinks. So if this project have been completed, we believe it will going to assist this community 100%.
On the constraints encountered in the course of executing the projects, the site engineer said the costs and duration of transportation to Okibo Zion is very challenging.
As pertaining to my goods or materials brought to this ground here, it's a very great challenge. We don't have sharp sand on this environment. We brought every materials from Warri, of which is very expensive. It's double, times 3, not even times 2. It's not times 3 for your transport to get to this place from here, my materials to work. The materials leave Warri in the morning, they will get here at least 5, 6 o'clock for the materials will get to this site. Then the duration, the transport from Warri, personally, me coming from there every day or workers coming from Warri, the transport costing one worker is 3,000 naira. It's not so easy. Even transporting the workers here is not easy. Some workers will refuse coming to work here because of the stress.
Desopadec had earlier built several residential apartments to address issues of housing deficits in Okibo Zion. In Patani local government area, Adubu Health Center has received attention with arrival of necessary equipment. Some of the equipment include blood bank refrigerator, generator, 12 liters stainless step pins, chairs, patient stretchers, furniture, delivery beds, hospital beds, oxygen cylinders and sterilizers, among others. In a chat with Desopadec Weekly, the community health extension worker in charge of the facility, Stella Adu, said there will be improved services going forward.
The equipment and instrument they brought to this center is very important to this health facility, because formerly we were not having enough furniture and equipment to do our services, but now we can do anything with those things. We do treatment and other services with those things.
In order to have adequate power supply evenly distributed across board in Udimodi community, the Desopadec has supplied a 500 kVA transformer in the community center.
When they bring the transformer, so the air pump say go give us, say the load them say the former transformer they get before. When they say some places go get low current, when they install this one, you can free the first ones so that everyone can get full light. And the community now will they benefit from all those low current we say they see before. Then at the same time we can see say people say they do business, like all this hotel business they can't enjoy the lights well when light go there fully for them. Both welders and fitters, we say they do their electrical work, all these people, then everybody go, there's the benefit from there.
The Commission had earlier provided a 6 classroom blocks, health center, teachers' quarters, and markets in Udimodi. The extension of electricity to Gulara and Yobebe is on.
The name of this project is electrical extension, Ugula and the Yobebe community. The scope in actual fact is we are going to erect 68 number poles, HE and the low tension LT. Then we will also build a transformer station, which is the substation. Then we will take off our supply from the cottage hospital down to this transformer substation that we are embarking now. Then from here, we will now feed the Kala Ugula community, which is this back of the substation also. Then we'll also feed Yobebe from this same substation here, feed Yobebe community. So that is the scope of the job. The scope of the job entails, first of all, we have to take the survey alignment of the pole routes. Then after that, the clearing, then we now set out. After the setting out, we do our excavation. And because of the nature of this environment, it's a waterlogged, swampy areas, we use concrete to hold the poles in position. Then again, after the erecting of the pole, the concrete is used instead of the normal soil backfilling that is done upland. because of the nature of this environment.
The chairman of Ogula community, Jambu Ofobri, who took our crew around the project sites, expressed satisfaction.
It's going to be of immense use to our community Ogulaha and even neighboring communities, because in the early 80s, because Ogulaha community, they knew the impact or the importance of light. It's going to open up more development. It will attract even a multinational company to come in because there's light. When there's light, a lot of social activities will take place. Development and illumination and the rest. So important of light cannot be oversaid. We the Ogulaha people, we are the important of light, and that is our pride in Ogulaha community.
The contractor of the electricity project, Chief Godspar Tomone, however, complained that community interference had caused a delay in project delivery.
The challenges we are facing, sometimes the urban people does not know what we are facing in these our rural areas, but especially in these our riverine areas. You know, let me start from the buying of the materials, the poles and the cables that we bought. We bought them from Benin. We bring them down to Warri Boatyard, from Warri Boatyard, bring them down to UBB, from UBB transfer them to this place that we are working. It's a very, very big challenge that we are passing through, because the barge that we are using, sometimes they didn't consider all those things in their BOQ, and that's what we are facing now. And secondly, the challenges we also pass through is one of the things that when you come to the communities, they will call you for negotiation and all that. Sometimes it delays the projects. You understand me? If I tell you the number of days that we negotiated before we start the project as an indigenous, if non-indigenous is coming, how will you talk about it? And also the area of the land allocations, the land departments in the Ogulaha community, they said that when the Desopadec people came to show them they tell them about the project, they did not move around to tell them where the positions of the posts, and whereas they did, you understand? So bringing the materials to this place, they did not allow us to start the process. Like as you see the transformer base will move from one location to the other. This is the third location that we are. That is to tell you that the number of days that we used to settle all those issues, and money is going because you have deployed workers to your site. You understand me? So you've been paying, and also feeding is going on. So those are the challenges, and those things are not being put in place while scoping the job. So those are the challenges we are facing. So SYZ, I tell you that at the end of the day, we the contractors, because it's a community development project, we'll just do it and go for tomorrow's sake.
My people, na me Bashoro Askiaoge, when be managing director and chief executive officer of Desopadec. Na me come again because as the thing they go, it not go good make we come believe say this pandemic of coronavirus say it don't finish. As the thing they do also make it not go be something when you go come just dey lay ambush. When we think say it don't finish, it just come up from one place, come begin catch people. Now it make me now come say make I come beg una. Say it go good. Make as government say make we do the protocol for COVID-19. Make we dey follow am. Make we dey come up for where plenty people dey. Make we try dey wash our hands every time we go dey wash am. And then this time make we try make we dey wear our nose mask regularly. Because why? Now only those when they are alive now we feel serve when all the good things when we don't promise una go feel reach their domot. We beg you make you stay alive so that we can serve you better.
The commitment of the Desopadec to lasting development in Ijaw land is vivid, with a high number of projects cited in that area. It is a robust partnership. Indeed, better days await the Ijaw people. And this is our package for this week. Thank you for watching. Let's do it again next week. But until then, you can follow us on our social media handles showing on your television screen for your questions, suggestions, and contributions. Comment, like, and share. On behalf of the entire crew here, Joy Uche is my name. I'll see you next week. Stay blessed.